Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Starke HomeFit workout. Today's a good 30-minute body blitz, and that's what it's called, body blitz. Just finished it. It was 30 minutes of pretty consistent non-stop movement. Some stuff fairly challenging, some stuff you could scale, so there's a lot of different ways we can get this workout done. The first movement you're going to hit is T push-ups. You're going to do 10 T push-ups. So basically you're coming down into that push-up position. You're going to have your feet right together so you can rotate over and then bring one arm up. And if you want, you can add a little bit of leg abduction. So meaning you can lift that leg on top up a little bit. If you don't feel comfortable with that, if you don't have the stability in the hip to be able to do that on that lower leg, then don't worry about it. Just do that T push-up, reach up so that you're looking like the letter T, and then right back down. So basically your feet are gonna stay in the same spot the whole time. Like I said, feet right together, and then you're gonna rotate from side to side on those feet. Your second movement is gonna be a single leg squat. So you can use a box or a bench for this, but you wanna find something that you'll be able to do 10 reps straight through without touching down on the other foot. So if I'm starting on my left leg, I wanna have my right foot off the ground the whole time. I'm gonna sit down onto that chair, so a controlled descent, and then I'm going to stand back up using that leg. I'm gonna do that for 10 reps in a row without touching down on that right side. Once I've completed those 10 reps, I'm gonna go into 10 reps on my other side. The lower you go with a box or a bench, the tougher it's gonna be to get down and get back up. And remember, that last 3 inches of that descent is where it gets spicy, so don't drop and slam your butt onto that chair or box. Keep control the whole time. If you've got pistols, so like a full depth single leg squat, you can also do those. Your next exercise is gonna be shoot throughs. This is a great exercise that gets your core working, it gets the posterior chain working, and your shoulders. While you're doing this movement, you can use either chairs to shoot through on, you could use a couple boxes that are the same height, or I used parallettes that we had sitting around here. Whatever you use, make sure it's a really stable surface so that these things aren't gonna fall over when you try doing this. And also, the lower you go, the tougher it's gonna be. So if we were to use chairs versus parallettes, the chairs are gonna be a bit easier. Make sure when you hit that shoot through, those feet come out, you lift your hips all the way up by squeezing your glutes. Pretend someone's trying to swipe a credit card between your butt cheeks and you wanna decline that purchase. Squeeze it as tight as you can, open those hips up, and then you can shoot back through. For these, when you bring your feet from the back to the front and then back again, that's 1 rep. Your next exercise is gonna be the cross-country skier. Having something under your elbow is gonna be a good option, just so you're not driving that elbow into the ground. Basically, you're gonna start in that side supported position where your obliques are gonna be firing to keep you up, keep you stable. You're gonna start with your feet right one on top of the other, and then you're gonna go into that cross-country skiing position where you have your left arm out in front and then your left leg back behind you. As soon as you switch positions, so that left arm comes back, your left leg comes forward, that's 1 rep. So 20 reps on each side. Your last exercise is gonna be 10 dips. So when you're doing these dips, we wanna use either 2 stable chairs, you could use a single stable chair or bench, a box, or even a set of rings if you have. If you're gonna choose to have your feet slightly behind the chair and a slight forward lean with that, that's gonna tax the chest a little bit more and hit those shoulders and triceps. If you wanna have those feet way out in front and then basically keep that torso nice and upright, it's gonna challenge those triceps a little bit more. Chest is still gonna be doing a bit of work, shoulders are still doing work, but you're gonna feel it a bit more in those triceps. Last option is the rings. If you got a set of rings, you can do this with your feet on the ground, you can do this with your feet off the ground. The rings add 360 degrees of instability. So using those rings is gonna be a bit more challenging. Those of you that have the rings at home, I would say definitely go for it and use it. Even if you do your dips with your feet on the ground, you're still gonna be working on that instability with the shoulders. For a warm-up for this workout, I jumped on the bike for 5 minutes just to get that heart rate up, get the blood flowing a little bit, and get my head into it. Then I started going into the movements just one by one, just figuring out exactly how I'm gonna do them, getting the body moving in ways that it's gonna need to for the workout, and just getting it prepped and primed for the work. Once again, this is a 30-minute circuit, so we don't want to be going fast through this. We want to take our time, we want to keep moving, stay consistent. Your heart rate shouldn't spike at any point during this workout. This is just a good get moving workout. It hits pretty much everything in the body. I was thinking about it during the workout and I didn't feel it in any one specific place, which was good, except maybe in the legs a little bit when I was doing those single leg squats closer to my 10 reps. Anyways, hopefully you're liking the workouts. Throw up some comments, what you liked, what you didn't like, any requests for movements or any modifications, and we're happy to help. So enjoy the movements, enjoy the workouts, enjoy your you time, and stay strong, everyone.
They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence! And then they danced together like no one's danced before. The diplomats were dancing, they cancelled all the war. No more. The whole world celebrated with no